Times feel rough, with natural disasters, major political conflicts, and uncertainty about the future. But as the memes roll in about it being a horrible time to be alive, you might be surprised to see your life now versus what it would have been in the past. Much of history actually involves humans succumbing to malnutrition and hunger. In ancient Egypt, a severe drought could hit and 5 to 10% of the entire population would die. Of course, things aren't perfect today, with 11% of even France suffering from food insecurity, which means their diet is limited due to socioeconomic status, and they eat less nutritious foods and excess amounts of carbohydrates and salt. But compare this to the years of 1692 to 1694, when 15% of France's population literally died because food was simply too expensive. Today, while millions do suffer from malnutrition, advancements in technology, government agencies, and NGOs help to ensure that most are not dying. In fact, for the first time in human history, more people are overweight than suffering from malnutrition. As Homo sapiens began to live in cities, there was a massive increase in disease. In the 1330s, a horrifying outbreak of what they believed were demons, bad air, or angry gods killed 75 to 200 million people. We now realize it was the flea-dwelling bacterium Yersinia pestis, known historically as the Black Plague. But at the time, people really had no idea what was killing them. In 1520, a Spanish flotilla heading to Mexico had an individual on it carrying an early case of smallpox virus. Within 2 months, the disease had killed 1/3 of Mexico's population. In the following years, there were so many infectious disease outbreaks in Mexico that the population fell from 22 million to 2 million over the course of only 60 years. People were constantly dying of disease, and nobody knew how to cure them. Remedies at the time included praying, having cold baths, or rubbing black beetles on sores. Even as recently as 1918, the Spanish flu spread internationally, and within a few months, 1/3 of the entire world population was infected, and 3 to 5% of the world died. Today, most of our flu worries are based around the pain of needles. Modern medicine saves millions of lives. The smallpox vaccine fully eradicated the disease from our planet. When diseases like SARS or Ebola appear and the world prepares for a severe public health emergency, far fewer people die due to international organization, modern technology, and continued advancements in medicine. When Europe colonized the Americas, an estimated 100 million people died, though pre-colonization populations of indigenous people is not well documented, making some estimates millions higher. As many as 85 million people died in World War II, and in ancient agricultural societies, human violence caused 15% of all deaths. Today, human violence accounts for around 1% of deaths. In 2012, only 120,000 people died in war, whereas 1.5 million died of diabetes. For the first time in human history, when most people consider the future, they don't assume war. As we look to this year, while there is still starvation, disease, war, and inequalities, it's drastically better than most of human history. But we must continue to be critical of our governments, challenge companies, and rethink the way human society is structured in order to continue progress. By acknowledging the successful human efforts in medical research, economic reform, peace initiatives, and governmental support to decrease starvation, disease, and violence, we can find hope for the future. Hope is a valuable notion to focus on as we look for a way to be content in a world that, at times, can seem so overwhelmingly bad. If you could use a little lighthearted fun, check out our latest t-shirt design, The Rotation of the Earth Makes My Day, which we just launched and is available for the next 2 weeks only at asapscience.com/merch. We really appreciate all the support through the years and couldn't make these videos without you. If you like our stuff, be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button. It all helps keep our channel going in the YouTube algorithm and means a lot to us.